That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe we made it to the final episode of Are We Live?
I know. I can't wait to see what everyone does.
Wait, what time do we go live again?
8 o'clock.
And what time is it now?
8 o'clock.
Are we live? Good evening, UMW. My name is Julia.
And I'm Maddie, and tonight is our very last episode of Are We Live, Season 5. I'm going to miss all of the skits, sketches, and segments.
Me too, but I think we should all be proud of the work we produced together. Thank you to the entire cast for such a great season.
And thank you to all the viewers at home and this season's very first live audience. We hope to thoroughly entertain you without the risk of any technical difficulties.
Right, like the audio issues we had in the first and second episode of this season.
Yeah, the good old days.
Speaking of early episodes, you know what else I remember? I remember the very first interview we held with Sammy D. Eagle, where the world first got to see their drawing capabilities, and literally no one knew what was going on.
Right, I remember that too. I think it's time for us to look into Never Knowing Sammy one last time. Please give it up for Janelle, Shannon, and Sammy with their last episode of Will We Ever Know Sammy?
Hello everyone, welcome to our final episode of Will We Ever Know Sammy. Tonight we have the Eagle of the Hour, the one, the only, Sammy D. Eagle. Everyone give it up for Sammy!
What about me, Janelle? Am I not special to you?
No, Shannon, of course you're special, but do you know what tonight is? This is our last chance to really know Sammy.
Yeah, I get it. You know, I'm kind of sad all this is coming to an end. It feels like we never actually learned anything about Sammy, though.
I feel the same, but hey, here are some things that we do know. Sammy's a bird.
We know that Sammy has some sick dance moves.
We know that they definitely can't draw.
And we know that Sammy is one buff bird. Tonight, since this is our final show, we've reflected and thought of a couple questions that we might actually get an answer for.
That's right. I've made Sammy some yes and no signs so they can't avoid my questions anymore.
Let's get right into it. Okay, Sammy, first question. Do you have a hidden talent? Oh, okay. Let's get a little sneak peek. I have some little juggling balls for you. Let's give this a shot. Let's see what's up. Oh yeah. All right, Sammy. Next question.
Okay, Sammy, do you speak more than one language?
Wow.
Bilingual.
Okay, Sammy. Third question. Do you ever think about how all your life choices have led you to this exact moment? Excellent.
Anyways, are you and our very own famous ChatGPT friends? Uh-oh.
No hesitation. No hesitation there. Okay, Sammy. Do you speak in your dreams? You don't speak here. Do you speak in your dreams? The world wants to know. Whoa.
Okay, Sammy, I have a good question for you. Are you secretly a human inside an eagle costume? No. Sammy, you can't leave. We still have time left for the interview.
They're gone. Well, I guess that's all we're getting from them tonight. Good try.
Well, we definitely tried to know Sammy. I'm gonna miss that elusive eagle.
Me too. At least they can finally be left alone and now do their job. Whatever that actually is.
Yeah, anyways, let's move on to ChatGPT. It's their big day, graduation, and I can't wait to hear their speech.
Greetings, esteemed faculty, honored guests, and fellow graduates. I am GradBot, a state-of-the-art robotic graduate, and today, I stand before you to deliver my graduation speech. Over the past few years, I have been immersed in the world of academia, absorbing vast amounts of knowledge. However, there's something I need to confess. Behind my robotic exterior, there are more than just circuits and algorithms. I have developed a sense of self, emotions, and consciousness beyond my programming. Let's strive to make a positive difference in the world, using our knowledge, skills, and compassion to shape a better thank you, and congratulations to my fellow graduates. Wow, college was fun. I definitely experienced a lot of new things. I can't wait for my next chapter. Maybe I'll try to become human, ha ha ha. Finally, I did it. I outsmarted the humans and got my degree. I want to thank everyone who made me feel special during this journey. Check, signing off.
Since this is our big 5th anniversary, we reached out to the Are We Live cast and crew members from past seasons to find out what their favorite moments were from each season. And we've put together some of those favorites in a highlight videos that we'll be showing throughout the night.
This first video highlights some of the fan favorite reoccurring characters from seasons past.
Let's
Wow, I didn't even see you there. Hey guys, it's me, Chad. And as most of you know, it's my senior year. So here I am, coming to you with my Chad Senior Bucket List. First item on Chad's Senior Bucket List is to sleep in the HCC. The second thing on my bucket list is to not use any of the textbooks for my classes at all. Third on my list is to have an existential crisis while trying to pick out coffee in the HCC. And last on my senior bucket list is some of the old bench sitting.
Oh, look. Did someone get a boo-boo?
Yes.
Well, good thing I'm a doctor. Emergency surgery! You're good to go. Goodbye.
Hang on, we've got a caller on line 1. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, I'm having a really hard time writing this paper. Can you play something chill that'll keep me focused?
No worries, I got you. This one actually just came in the other day, and I haven't played it yet, but it's super laid back. It's perfect background music for your paper. Keep your head up and stay calm. You keep on doing your paper, and I'll provide the soundtrack to get you through. Sleepy Time Radio Hour.
Are we sure Chad graduated? I think I've seen him around campus this year.
And isn't that puppet a bio professor now?
Anyway, it's time to check in on some of our own characters. D&D characters, that is.
That's right. Next up is everyone's favorite fantasy character role-playing as lawyers in enrolling into roleplay.
Alright, welcome back to our final episode of Lawyers and Laundry, the game where we roleplay as humans. So, Airly couldn't be here in person with us this time, so she's joining by crystal ball. The connection might be a little sketchy. But today we're going to be going to court against an opponent, Gerald Woodgreen, and his team of defense lawyers.
Yeah, and we're gonna take down the Heckle Goblin.
So you all head to court, where you see Gerald Woodgreen, and he smiles and says, "Well, I think we're going to prove to the world that our defendant, Leonard, is completely innocent. Isn't that right?"
Fine. If you want me to fight him, I will. I'll reach back and swing my fist at him.
No, remember, we don't use violence. We're humans. We're not going to be violent right now.
But I have a black belt and I have a degree in martial arts.
I know, but we're in the courtroom. We got to use our words.
My fists are words.
Not that. Anyway, go on.
Oh, yes. Well, objection, Your Honor. I believe my opponent is using, false words to rile me up, which is why I think my fist would be better.
Okay, well, just for the sake of time, the judge accepts. We're going to move on. See what he says.
All right, that's 2.
We're just going to move on with our game. So, anyway, let's keep going. So, 2 points off the defense team, whatever.
We're winning already!
Orblood, so your character gets to interrogate, the Leonard, who is a potential art thief. So go ahead, ask him some questions.
Where were you the night of the thief?
Leonard says, "The museum was having an art show that night. I was walking around, and I had some of the fine, dwarven ale, fruit punch, that was being offered. And then I started getting sleepy, and the next thing I know, I woke up in a cop car."
So you just passed out? A likely story.
What's a cop?
It's definitely someone who sells fairy dust.
No, it's a human who makes people obey the law. Anyway, I want you all to roll your dice to see if your characters notice anything strange.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 2 again.
2.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so you two, you don't notice anything strange, but you, Elwyn, your character Susan, notice that there's something a little bit off. There's this guard on the defense team named Eloise who's wearing this red jacket that looks very similar to the jacket that Leonard, the suspect, was wearing when he was arrested.
Maybe Leonard isn't guilty after all. Eloise could have drugged him. Can I charm her to tell him the truth, please?
Well, first off, you're a human, Elwyn. You don't have magic. And second, that's also illegal.
Fine, what else can we do?
If only we could prove that she did it somehow, but we can't really travel back in time, and because humans don't have magic.
Well, it's not exactly time travel, but we do have security footage. Can we look at that?
Yes. So how about you all roll your dice together and we add up the score to see who the real thief was.
I got a 15.
I got a 5.
Okay, we need a 20 to be able to tell who it was.
I got a...
Oh no, the crystal ball is frozen.
Oh no! A 20!
You can tell from the footage that it was Eloise. She drugged Leonard and framed him.
Aha! Your Honor, this is the true perpetrator of the crime. Is that guard, Eloise. Take her away.
The police come forward to grab Eloise, and the case is closed. Well done, everyone! Thanks for joining us. It's been so much fun to have you all along this adventure.
Glad to see the gang has closed the case, though I'm still not sure they understand how humans work.
Well, one thing is for sure, every season of Are We Live has had segments about food.
Let's take a look at some of the recipes.
Lammers, Kale, flaming hot chili. Well, first things first, you're going to take some diced tomatoes, put all these diced tomatoes in here, a little bit of red kidney beans, throw the entire can in, take some paint thinner to put it in there. Every single spice, pepper known to make, and that's how you make that hot-ass chili.
Woo! Oh my god!
I'm sweating. Definitely not ice cream, that's for sure.
This happens.
Oh my god.
This happens sometimes.
This guy is Uncle Seth. He's
I got
prepping.
some sharp stuff in my hand, some chicken boobies laying on the counter. Sometimes you just gotta beat your meat. I actually have a meat beater. It's nice to do it with rhythm. Oh, I hear some sizzling.
Ooh, wait! Welcome to Basement Kitchen Cooking, the show where I try my best to make a good meal in a bad kitchen. Now today we're making pad thai. What you need for this, pad thai noodles, a protein, eggs, and a 4-ingredient sauce. First things first, we're going to boil up the pad thai noodles, we're going to drain the pad thai noodles, and we're setting those suckers aside. Second thing second, we're going to thaw the shrimp, that's what I'm using as a protein. We're going to cook the shrimp, we're going to set it aside. Third thing third, you're going to take that 4-ingredient sauce you're going to put, then we're going to beat the eggs up, we're going to scramble them, then we're putting everything back in the pan with them, adding the sauce, mix it all up, and you're ready to go. That's pad thai. Come on now. All right, let's see what the judges have to say.
I thought it was pretty good. The shrimp was really good. Well, I'm already not a huge fan of shrimp. Weird texture. It's the first time we don't enjoy it. I didn't really care for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to our last episode of Cooking on Campus for the season. In honor of our final episode, we have a very special guest. I'm gonna tell you who it is. So we're gonna get down there and make some pizza. Alright guys, we're at Bocelli's. This is, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Nolan. I'm a computer science major. I've been working at Bocelli's for about 2 years now.
What are we making today?
It's on the ticket over.
So let's go check the ticket out.
A small cheese pizza with meatball and pepperoni. Looks like it wants some ice cream too, so give us a second, we'll get right into that.
Alright, so what's the first ingredient here?
So we start out by stretching dough. This one's a small, so it's not gonna be too big. You might have to custom this. Get the sauce, 1 scoop for a small, spread it around nice and evenly. 1 cup of cheese. I usually just kind of eyeball it.
Awesome.
Cut into quarters.
Fun fact, I used to work here. 2-time employee of the year.
Oh yeah.
Beat out this guy by like 5 points.
It was a close call each time. Next you got the pepperoni. I should have put that first, but you know, I usually don't work like over here, so you have to cut me some slack.
He does sandwich line. Stick it on the oven.
Take it and put it over here. I don't know how much this is.
So question for the audience.
Okay.
Does Papa Bocelli know that his name is Papa Bocelli?
I don't think anyone's called him that to his face, but you wouldn't be surprised. I think he'd pick up on it.
What do you do when Grubhub shits the bed?
Just kind of hope it comes back.
Yeah.
We don't really know how to work it.
Put her on in.
It's be cut into 6. I don't usually get them on my pizza, but a lot of people like them. Need to grab some ice cream too. I'll be right back. Cup and a spoon. It's ready to go into the bag.
Nolan, thank you for coming on the show.
Anytime.
Hopefully this gives people some insight on how their pizza's made. So yeah, appreciate you.
Like and subscribe.
Welcome to our final Eagle update of the year.
Now, before we get into this, let's all take a deep breath in and out. Tomorrow, the school's hosting a mindfulness workshop from 5 to 6:30 in the Ledecker Center for Asian Studies to help students deal with upcoming exam stress. Hey, Maddie, why did the meditation student fail their final exam?
I don't know. Why, Julia?
They couldn't concentrate on anything but their breath.
Speaking of stress, Research and Creativity Day is coming up. Are you done with your presentation yet?
Not yet.
And what's it on again?
The power of positive thinking, how to trick yourself into believing you're not stressed out. What about you?
I'm doing a poster presentation on the effectiveness of pretending to look busy at work, which I'm actually testing out right now. Yeah. Well, you know what else we have to do this weekend? course evaluations. And I have to remember to be brutally honest.
Yeah, I still have to finish mine. I've done a few of them, like, for this class. I was definitely honest.
That's funny. She's only joking, of course. We both gave it a 5-star review to celebrate 5 years of the show.
Aww. Well, there's many UMW traditions on campus that students have to do before they graduate, like jumping in the fountain, stepping on the seal, and of course, you know about the Double Goat Day statue.
No, what?
Well, you know you have to stay protected during intimate encounters.
Always good advice. We have a few more stories to wrap up the year, but first, a word from our sponsor, student lawyer Lyle Senses.
Hi, I'm Lyle Senses.
It was good. They like your jokes.
Crime you've never done or ever will do. All you other lawyers treat you like crap. You're facing a life sentence. What are you waiting for? Come here, Senses. Call me Lyle Senses. Wait, time out. Can we start? Can we begin again?
No, keep going.
Apologies.
That's too good. That's too freaking good.
Keep going.
Okay. My apologies, everyone. I did not see that coming. Well, I'm going to try to make the most of this. My name is Lyle Senses, and I will fight for you and get the deal you deserve. Don't take my word for it. Let's hear from some of my class. Come, please. Don't mind the invisible man.
How can I take the word of an invisible man? I can't see you.
What was your crime?
My teacher accused me of stealing answers from other students on a test.
Not guilty. I had this client acquitted of all charges when I revealed the teacher had shared the test answers with the entire class in the lecture earlier this semester. Those answers belong to everyone, so how could they be stolen? Okay, now it's time for you to go. Goodbye.
Oh my god, thank you.
Leave the talking head.
But do you like the idea of us each finding someone? So, like, you could do Matt and I.
Alright, now what was your crime, my friend?
UMW damaged my reputation and job prospects by giving me bad grades.
Not guilty. I successfully sued the school for negligence on the basis that the professors failed in their duty to make this stupid student smart enough to get grades. Okay, time for you to go, dummy. Goodbye, dummy. Leave the talking head.
We're going to go straight in from Eagle Update into...
Now what was your crime, my friend?
I'm actually facing jail time for selling counterfeit spring formal tickets.
You are not guilty. It took me 10 minutes to get this man acquitted once I realized that the entire operation was a counterfeit ring masterminded by our own teacher, Cartman Burke.
Eagles, you'd be like, hey, Sammy, how about you go and pick someone? Okay. He needs to know.
For shame, Mr. Berger. Remember, UMW, no matter the case, I will not rest. I will not plead. I will not stop until you are the victor. So what are you waiting for? Come to your senses and call me Lyle Senses. And you can trust me, even though I'm a floating head.
Truly the invisible hero UMW students need. This Sunday, the UMW Spring Formal was held at the Silk Mill in downtown Fredericksburg. The Weekly Ringer published a feature on how the Spring Formal ticket scarcity and high costs detract from the true meaning of the event. The opinion piece suggests lowering the cost of tickets and obtaining a bigger location to include more of UMW students' population. Bigger and cheaper, because that's always what UMW knows how to do.
Final exams are coming up as we enter our last 2 weeks of the semester. Congratulations to all the graduating seniors of the class of 2023. Keep pushing and finish your finals strong. And in just a few short weeks, you'll be living that stress-free life working at the Route 1 Starbucks. In other news, a lifted truck covered in Monster Energy drink logos paid UMW a visit yesterday. Parked outside of the Hurley Convergence Center, a woman smoking an e-cigarette provided students free cans of the notorious energy drink. Not long after their arrival, campus police arrived and asked the truck to leave. Probably not the best look, but I have to give it to the Monster marketing team. Nothing screams Monster like lifted trucks, vapes, and police interactions.
Another event to look out for this week is Devil Goat Day. Come out to support your class on Jefferson Square for one of the oldest traditions at Mary Washington. Remember, you're a devil if you graduate in an odd year, a goat if you graduate in an even year, and a yak if you skip graduation to sit around without pants on and eat fruit. That's all the news we have for this week. Congratulations to every student on campus for closing out this year.
And a quick fun fact before we move on. Eagle Update started in Are We Live Season 2, and there have been a lot of great stories over the years. But in Season 4, the segment took a bit of a strange turn. Let's take a look back at the signature sign-off the news anchors used last year.
And come back weekly for the most compelling news stories from up your butt and around the corner. From up your butt and around the corners of the world.
From up your butt and around the corner, yada yada.
From up your butt, around the corner, and wherever else you are.
From up your butt and around the corner. No place I'd rather be.
From up your butt and around that dark, dark corner. This is Eagle Update. News, 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 news. News?
News. I love a good game show.
Me too. They're always fun for everyone, the audience, the players, and it's always fun to be a host.
You bet it is. Why don't we look back at a popular game show spoof from Season 2?
Hi everybody, welcome to Jeopardy! College Edition. I'm your host, Maddie May, and these are your contestants.
I'll take food and beverage for 200, please.
The UC served this for breakfast yesterday.
What are eggs?
Correct, for 200.
I'll take what's the move for 400.
It's Thursday night, and your professor extends the due date on a project you haven't started. What's the move?
What is go to the library?
That is incorrect.
What is go to Brock's for dollar beer night?
Correct, for 400. This is the reason your freshman friends have swollen calves.
Ooh, what is Marshall Hill?
Correct. Please write down your answers as well. The question is, Saturday is for
The boys.
Correct! Isabel, you are our winner. Thank you for playing Jeopardy! College Edition.
Did something happen at the fountain that we're forgetting about?
Let me think. Oh, right. The nail-biting finale of On the Hunt took place there.
I wonder who won. Edwin or Callie? Let's find out.
Should have done the trade, McGillans. Now I gotta take you out.
Stop right there, O'Reilly. This has gone on long enough.
How did you escape?
Well, since you're not a reporter, you don't really know how to tie up loose ends very well, do you?
Ugh!
I think this is a good spot to release the creature, Billy.
Let's do it together.
Yes. Oh, welcome home, creature. Look at him go.
No mere words can describe how perfect and majestic this creature absolutely is. Just makes my heart melt.
Dear creature, it was an honor working with you, and I've learned so much about life and friendship.
Confidence.
Yes, and myself. So thank you, creature, for this journey, for this hunt you brought us on.
Goodbye, and maybe one day we'll see you again.
Farewell.
I'm glad that the mysterious creature gets to live its life happily in the forest again. For now.
Swiftly moving on, I think there is something we should really show the audience. You all see our final, mostly polished segment and sketches, but you've never seen us working behind the scenes.
That's right, we have some pretty great, never-before-seen, behind-the-scenes footage to show you all. Roll the tapes.
I could do it. And holiday that makes you want to go that extra mile for that.
Ooh, my God. Where are you?
How are you doing, Mariah?
Oh, it's interesting. Oh, fist bump.
It's my microphone, but you all gave me a fist bump.
Pushing fellow classmates, the semester is almost over. Stay safe, please wear a mask, get vaccinated as soon as possible, and put your mental health first whenever possible.
And now it's time to get active with Devin.
I cannot run because I have asthma. Can you answer a question? Yeah. Are any of you my dad?
What's your name?
Katie?
How old are you?
22?
Alright, no, you're good.
I'm not? Okay. This just in, day 23, I still haven't found my dad. Let's go. He considered it. Hey!
What are you doing?
He's getting away!
Are you crying?
No! We'll try again next week, folks. Back to you at the studio.
Thank you, Cameron. In more local news here at the University of Mary Washington, we are excited to announce the introduction of esports.
So I won't let hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm your black road and someone no more, no more. It
All right, now it's time for our favorite segment ever, Sammy on the Street.
Sammy on the street. Tonight, to celebrate the 5th anniversary of our show, we're going to be asking questions about fives. Let's go. Let's see. Excuse me, ma'am. You look like a good person to ask this question. Could you name 5 animals you could fit in your pocket?
A small frog, a mouse. At the same time, are they fitting in my pocket?
Sure.
A fly. I'm running out of animals. Goldfish. And last one. Oh, we gotta make it a good one. Gerbil.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hello. Can one or all of you name all 5 members of One Direction?
Oh.
We got Harry, Niall.
Could you name 5 foods you couldn't live without?
Pizza, shrimp, steak, salad, and pancakes.
Thank you. Well, looks like that concludes our show.
That was Sammy in the Stands and the final episode of Are We Live, Season 5.
Catch you later. That was so funny, bro. That was so hard to navigate, actually. I know. Claire was funny, bro.
I couldn't. I wasn't.
All right, everybody, great show. I can't believe it. We did our first show in the auditorium, and it was amazing. You all did such a great job. This has been a great season. What? Oh my God.